Welcome, welcome to episode 3 of the Barbershop. This is Ms. Escalante, your host, and I'm so excited to introduce this third guest that we have in our Panther Pride podcast. Could you please introduce yourself?
Hi, my name is Dynasty. I am a student here at IS229, and I'm in 7th grade.
Nice. So we're celebrating Women's History Month, and I had invited Miss Rory. But Miss Rory said, you know what? I have an amazing person that will be much better than I am. And I said, but why? And she's like, well, you'll see. And I said, okay. But I do know you since sixth
Mm-hmm.
grade. So I have several questions that I want to ask you. Do you remember what age you were interested in music?
Well, I remember me being like 7 years old around there, and I started getting into playing the guitar, but I quit like in like the second week because I didn't have like patience or anything for it. So I like just left my guitar there. But I remember one day in 6th grade, it was like in second period, and there was like we went to the auditorium, and there was like a lot of guitars and stuff like that. And then they were like, "Hey, Dynasty, like get a guitar and stuff like that." And I like started playing stuff like that I remembered, and then I don't know, it was weird. Like I don't want to be corny or anything like that, but it was like something just like came into me, and I like gained like this passion for like just music, right? And so, I started playing it and stuff like that. I still here and there play it, but not as much. And yeah, I'll say that really, yeah,
Yeah,
got
so
me.
that was last year.
Yeah, that was last year.
Well, guess what? I recorded you.
Uh-uh,
I do have a
no.
video of you. Yes. And
Mm-mm. That's gross.
so do you know that Miss Rory has a video of you when you was a baby?
No, and I
No?
don't want to see it
You don't
either.
want to see it?
No, that would make me throw up. I can't.
Why?
Cause it's so.
So you actually taught yourself?
Hmm?
You taught yourself?
What do you? Yeah. Oh yeah, I did. Yeah.
Really? And
Yeah.
how was
Well,
that hard? I mean, even though you said you got frustrated and you stopped, but
yeah. When I went back into it, it's like I'm gonna be honest. It's like when you like doing something, it's like you don't mind doing it. Like in a way, me personally, like I know when I want to learn something, like my brain just like soaks in everything I want to learn. You know what I mean? So it was hard, but you know I gained patience, and I took things
nice.
slow, and I kind of I
Yeah.
learned by
So what
myself.
instrument do you play and how long have you been playing?
Well, it was this year where I started playing drums. More specifically like a snare drum, like a marching snare drum. I started playing that. CJ was the man that really like got me into it. The way it was is that like he was just playing it, and it looked really interesting to me, and I was like, hey, I want to try it. And it kind of took off from there. Like I learned really quickly and stuff like that, and I like gained a lot of joy while doing it too. So yeah.
Nice. So if you was to go into a time machine and see any artist in a concert, who would you see and why?
Okay, when you say time machine, then I'm gonna pick like an artist that's either not making music anymore or like dead or something like that. So I'm gonna say,
Yes.
I don't know if you would know this artist, but his name is Freddie Mercury, and
Mm-hmm.
he was the singer in the band Queen. Yeah, the man was incredible. I love that. The man was incredible.
Why?
Genuinely,
Why was he incredible?
his confidence on stage, like and he got a lot of hate and stuff like that by either the way he looks or sexuality or anything like that. But it's like his music, it like lives on forever, and that's like beautiful to me, really.
Nice. And what are your three favorite artists?
My three favorite artists. Do I have to explain why?
Well, no, but you can mention them.
Well, my favorite artist is Drake. I love Drake.
Yeah, I
Like
like him
Drake
too.
is amazing. When it comes to his instrumentals and just like his lyrics, I love Drake.
It
Um,
makes sense.
I love Drake. He's amazing. um, then next I'm gonna have to say ASAP Rocky. Um, just for the basic fact, like his music videos are just amazing. Like I
Yeah.
take a lot of inspiration from his music videos. And third, I don't really know. Oh, Party Next Door. Party Next Door is a trap R&B singer, and I
Hmm.
really like him a lot. I think everybody, everybody knows what I'm talking about.
Yeah. You like instruments more than lyrics or
I'm gonna be honest. I don't like. I listen to. I would say I listen to a lot of music that like the instrumental is really basic. I think lyrics is like the most important thing in my opinion. Like I like a song that like really like has meaning and stuff like that. I like songs like that.
Yeah, so we have a recording studio here,
Mm-hmm.
and we recently recorded a mixtape. Have you listened to
Yeah, no, I
him?
have.
Do you have a favorite one?
Um, Not really. I'm gonna be honest. I wanna be really honest, like extremely
Okay.
honest.
Yeah.
When I was listening to it and stuff like that, I'm gonna be honest. There were some songs that I didn't like at all. Like I
Okay.
didn't like at all. Like at all, at all. Then there were some songs that were just like funny to me, and then there were some songs that were a little catchy. But
Okay.
yeah,
Okay, that's cool. Were you surprised of the people that were singing them?
yeah, yeah,
Because they're
definitely.
shy as well, right?
Yeah, some of them I've never heard them talk. You know, if you know, you know, of course.
Right. Well, that's the thing. Even though they never been in the studio, don't know
Yeah,
much, but they try their best, right?
yeah. Mhm.
It's just the beginning, and I give them, just for to courage up and come and do that. That's amazing
Definitely.
to me. You start from zero, right?
Mhm.
And
Always.
they didn't even know. They just put words together,
Mhm.
and I admire that from them. I don't know nothing about this, but I'm here.
Yep.
I know that people are like, oh, I could do better than her. They sure will. They could.
Yeah.
But I'm here, and we're gonna do what we gotta do, and for the best of the school, right?
Facts. Yeah.
And it's gonna be fun.
Definitely.
If you could work with one famous artist, who would it be and why?
Well, I'm gonna be honest. Drake. I'm just
Drake
obsessed.
is your
I'm obsessed. I just love Drake. Like
Yeah.
I feel like I don't know. Like even like the style and like stuff like the type of music that I want to make is super similar to Drake. Yeah, but definitely Drake. Yeah, definitely Drake.
Okay,
100%.
so you recently started. You joined into the Bronx United marching band, right? A shout out to Sevnik.
For real.
Yes, it's been great. Like you guys are doing very well.
Yeah.
I have a question. So how do you feel about that?
Well, it was kind of a surprise to me because it was just like one day I went to after school and like Miss Harriet was like, "Oh, I need to talk to you," and stuff like that. I'm like, "Oh, well," I was like, "All right, let's talk," and stuff like that. She was like, "Oh, I want you to be like the captain of the drum line," and she was like, "Cause you've worked really hard and stuff like that," and it was like this is the type of person I am. Is like if I like something, like I'm fully committed to that thing.
Yes.
So I was like, "Hey, like I'm."
Would
Down
that
with that.
interfere with your classwork?
No, definitely not. Like I think I'm pretty good at balancing like
Okay.
school and like other things I do. I mean, I do it. You know what I
Right.
mean? So, yeah.
Are you
I'm
ready
really
for
I'm
nationals or stuff? Or you just starting now? I mean,
yeah,
because
I'm
you
ready.
know that the most important grade is the seventh, and they're
Yeah.
preparing you for the eighth. And then when you go to high school, they look at the seventh grade, all their grades while they're in the seventh grade.
Yeah.
So you're gonna have the state test soon. You think you're prepared?
Well, I mean, school is quite stressful for me personally. Like there's some times where like I'm like in Mr. Saunders' classroom or something like that where I'm just like down and like
Yeah.
school just I hate school. Like
So do you release the stress playing drums?
yes, yo,
Okay.
for real, or like listen to music in general. But yeah, I do get my work done, but like a lot of the time, like I just don't want to do it. Like I don't want to do it, but
Okay.
I do what I have to do.
Okay, I'm
Yeah.
glad. Well, you know what? Thank you so much for being my guest. I really appreciate you.
Thank
And
you.
I'm hoping that things are gonna be you're gonna pass your test and you're
Of
gonna be an
course.
eighth grader next year.
Yep.
And hope that you come again. Well, thank you so much, everyone. Thank you so much for being a part of our podcast. I appreciate you very much. Thank you and have a great day.